Let me letter I see. Dear Dr. Breen, why has the Combine seemed to suppress a concerned citizen? Thank you for writing. Of course, your question touches on the basic biological impulses. Here's to the future of the species. I also detect some unspoken questions. Do you really know what's best for us? And the decision for mankind. Suppression field, let us read again. Underlying your concerns, rather than try to answer every possible question you might have. First, let us consider the first time ever immortality is in our reach. This requires radical rethinking and revision of our genetic imperatives. It also requires planning and forethought that are position to our neural precepts. I find it helpful at times to remind myself of our true instinct, our mother instinct coddled us and kept us safe in those hardscrabble years when we hardened our sticks, cooked our first meals above a meat and started the shadows that leapt on the wall. But inseparable from instinct is its dark twin, strictly bound to unreasoning impulses. And today we clearly see its true nature. Instinct has just become a irrelevance. And like a cornered beast, instinct would inflict a fatal injury on our species. And bids us rise up against them. It slyly and covertly compels us away from change and progress. Instinct, therefore, must be fought the urge to reach. We should be giving us respite from this over a single stroke. They have given us the strength we never could have summoned. Will be shut off on the day that we have mastered our and that day of transformation. Let me read a letter I recently received. Dear Dr. Breen, why has the Combine seen fit to suppress our reproductive cycle? Sincerely, a concerned citizen. Of course, your question touches on one of the basic biological impulses. I also detect some unspoken questions. Ever deactivate the suppression field and let us read again. Allow me to try to answer every possible question you might. Let us consider the fact that for the first time ever, as a species, immortality is. This simple fact has far-reaching revision of our genetic imperatives. It also requires direct opposition to our neural precepts. I find it helpful at times to remind myself that our true enemy is instinct. Our mother when we were an infant species. Instinct hardened our sticks and cooked our first meals above a meager fire and started at the shadows that leapt upon the cavern. Instinct is its dark twin. Instinct is inextricably bound to unreasoning impulses, and today we clearly see its true nature. Of its relevance, and like a cornered beast, it will not go down with an injury on our species. Instinct creates its own opinion and bids us rise up against it. Instinct knows that the unknown is a threat rather than an opportunity. Instinct slyly and covertly compels us away from change and progress. Instinct, therefore, must be exposed. It must be for benefactors for giving us respite. This overpowering force. On a switch exercise with a single step, they have given us the strength we never could have summoned to turned our eyes toward the stars. Let me assure you that the suppressing field will be all. We have mastered ourselves. Let me read a letter I recently received. Dear Dr. Breen, why have we to suppress our reproductive cycle? Thank you for writing. Concerned. Of course, the question is the basic biological impulses. With all its associations, also detect some unspoken questions. Do our benefactors really know what's best for us? What gives them the right to make this kind of decision for mankind? Deactivate the suppression field and let us breed again. Underlying your concerns, rather than shadows that leapt upon the cavern's walls. But inseparable from instinct is its dark twin, superstition. Instinct is inextricably bound to unreasoning impulses, and today we